Beleza aí, galera do canal Mark Mer, trazendo aqui um jogo antigo que eu joguei há muito tempo. Vou fazer um vídeo aí, dar uma relembrada, quem sabe uma série. Beleza, vamos ver aqui as opções. Controles, ataque principal, apontar Alt esquerda, recarregar R, última arma usada, arma seguinte, roda pra cima, roda pra baixo, equipar com arma 1, equipar com arma 2, equipar granada. Legal. Avançar, retroceder, caminhar, shift à esquerda. Ativar, correr sempre. Beleza.
Found at most appliance stores, so ask for it by name. World News Radio is brought to you by shortwave broadcasts, direct from overseas stations and news centers in our own country. With the latest news information from Europe, here's Mitchell Rollins.
Muito tempo que eu não jogo. A musiquinha é de primeira. Acho que retrata aí a guerra com o Japão, né? Pré-Hopper. Sei lá como é que fala isso. Mas vamos lá. Vamos fazer uns minutinhos aí de vídeos. E uma meia hora. Meia horinha, vamos lá. (20 de novembro de 1943), Alto de Tamarra, o dia D.
That's just fine with me! Yeah! No way anybody's still alive on that joint!
Wouldn't count on that if I was you! Any of you new guys feel like throwing up? Word of advice! Do it now!
3-week wonders. That's what we called the new guys. That's all the training they got, and it wasn't enough. They usually didn't last very long. No matter how much training you got or how strong you are, when you strap up and step on a battlefield for the first time, it changes you forever. Taro was just another strip of sand out in the middle of nowhere, but for many of us, it would be the last thing we ever saw.
Tommy! I'll see you on the beach!
É. Então a gente já vai aí na pele do Tommy, né? que aconteceu? Morri? Acho que eu morri.
Mount that 50!
Pra praia. Opa. Cura aqui. Nossa. Tá feio. Nossa. Pressione F. Ah, entendi, vou trocar de ar. É igual no Black Ops mesmo. Ah, entendi. Ué.
Maggot, puke, worm, and scumbag.
Então, pelo que eu vi,
Just a
então,
few of
de
the
todo
names I was
jeito eu
given by
ia
my beloved drill
morrer
instructor in
aqui.
the summer of 1941. Before then, my biggest problem was delivering groceries and not breaking the eggs. Now every time I turn around, some crazy Jap's trying to gut me. I remember asking the recruitment officer, What's the deal with you guys? I swear to God, he looked right through me and he said, "Deal? We're Marines, son, and we deal in lead." Next thing I knew, I was on a train for San Diego, soldiering for the Corps. Boot camp.
Beleza. Então isso aí... Ah, isso aqui é antes lá, 2 anos antes. 3 de setembro de 1941. Base de recrutamento dos fuzileiros. San Diego, Califórnia. Então aqui nós vamos começar o nosso treinamento. Muito bom, né, o gráfico do jogo, né? Muito bonito pra época.
Rise and shine, ladies! Beauty sleeps over! Front and center! Do you understand me? In the beginning was God. All else was darkness. So God created the heavens and the earth. He divided the earth between land and sea, and these he filled with many assorted creatures. The dark, slimy creatures of the oceans God called sailors, and he dressed them accordingly. The flighty creatures of the air he called airmen, and these he clothed in uniforms which were ruffled and foul. The lower creatures of the land God called soldiers, and he gave them trousers too short, covers too long, and pockets to warm their hands. And on the 7th day, as you know, God rested. And on the 8th day, at 0500 hours, God looked down upon the earth and was not happy. God was not happy! So he thought about his labors, and in his infinite wisdom, God created a divine creature, and this he called a Marine. And these Marines, whom God created in his own image, were to be of the air, the land, and the sea. And these he gave practical, fighting uniforms, so that they could wage war against the forces of Satan and evil. And he gave them evening and dress uniforms, so they might score with the ladies on Saturday night and impress the hell out of everybody. And at the end of the 8th day, God looked down upon the earth and saw that it was good. But was God happy? No! Because in the course of his labors, he had forgotten one thing. He did not have a Marine uniform, but he thought about it and satisfied himself in knowing that, well, not everybody can be a Marine. This puts me one step above God, because I am a Marine. You remember that, and we'll get along just fine.
Eu não concordo com nada que falou.
Now you maggots have exactly 3 minutes until I expect you standing at attention outside. Fall out!
Whew. He scares me, Frank. I think maybe he is God.
Well, Jimmy, just keep your head down and do what he says, and we won't have to find out. Willie, you coming?
Oh, yeah, Frank. Oh, hey, Tommy, right? Tommy Conlon? My name's Willie Gaines. This here's Frank Minoso and Jimmy Sullivan. Where are you from, Tommy?
Oregon. You?
Guys, let's head out. We don't want to piss off God, do we?
Beleza.
Today is the day we separate the men from the girls. You little pukes will learn the basic necessities for survival, and then maybe, I said maybe, you will become a part of the United States Marine Corps. Are you ready?
Aye, Sergeant!
Now, Baker Squad, you are to sit tight and wait for your babysitter to show up. I am not him. Naval Squad, I want to see you ladies hightail it over to my obstacle course on the double. Move out! I want to
tem uma
see nothing
bússola
but
ali
asses and elbows, ladies!
do lado esquerdo.
Let's make him proud, boys.
Minha arma aqui
Stick together.
do lado direito. Minha vida aqui do lado esquerdo embaixo. A bússola em cima. Vamos seguir o... Não mira no alt. Como é que eu corro, hein? Como eu corro? Pera aí. Ah, entendi. Eu tô agachado.
When out in the field, you are going to come across many barriers that you will need to navigate over, under, and through. This course will teach you the Marines' way of doing just that. If you think you have a better way, you can leave now and go show your mother. You are government property, so you better do it my way, and you better like it.
Come on, boys. We can do this better than that group. Let's show them what we got.
Now get over that wall. Not bad, ladies. Now run through those tunnels. This here in front of you is the Marines' mud pit. Think of it as your own little swamp. Move out, piggies! Now get on your belly and crawl like the words you are! If you get caught in that wire, I will leave you here! We don't have all day, sweetheart! Get up and over those ladders!
Beleza, só.
Going to learn how to use that rifle that you love so much. Hit those dummies with the butt of your rifle. Get across the pit using the balance board. Double time. You worthless duke. I'm ready to 4F you right out of my car. Keep moving. Move, move,
move. Sergeant! I'm sorry,
You will not apologize! You will continue to destroy the enemy any way you can! What are you turd balls looking at? If the rest of you had half the strength of Private Minoso, I might actually have something to work with!
Foi só treinamento.
Well, I can't believe you all made it through in one piece. Now let's see how you girls handle the business end of your weapon. Get your butts onto that transport and we'll finish on the firing range. Move it!
Man, what a hard ass.
You said it.
Knock it off, you two. That was the hard part. Let's move!
Vamos lá, vamos.
Dad made him boss.
Beleza. Um jogo antigo, mas é interessante. A trilha sonora é muito bonita. Tô querendo muito jogar o B.R.U.T. 2. Bem-vindos ao campo de batalha. Vamos lá.
I have not lost a single scumbag on my firing line, and I will not lose one today. Do you ladies understand me? Now gather up some ammo, pick a spot on the range, and we'll get to work.
Take 1 box each, boys. 1 box each.
Tinha que pegar.
Aim at the target in front of you. If you hit one, and I mean the bullseye, wait for it to be replaced with a new one. If you move, it will not be very accurate. So keep those boots planted. If you kneel down, you will be more accurate. And getting down in the dirt is even better.
Deixa eu ver só uma coisa aqui, pessoal. Caminhar. Mover à direita. Ativar, correr sempre. Saltar, passo à direita, agachar, rastejar, abaixar, resistir, C. Girar à esquerda. Central, pedir ajuda. Tapar ferida, B. Avançar patrulha. Cobertura. Isso aqui é importante, ó. Regrupar. Salvar rápido, F5. Carregar jogo. Pontuação. Objetivos, table. Então aqui, isso aqui eu tenho que treinar, ó. Avançar para cima. Patrulha recuar para baixo. Dar fogo para me fazer alguma coisa. Direita, né? Setinha direita. E reagrupar a patrulha esquerda. Então, beleza. Objetivo
So try
tá.
all 3 positions. Ready on the right. Ready on the left. Stand by, targets. Fire! Gaines, we have 2 scoped rifles available for use today. See how many hits you can get on the long-range targets.
Eu preciso pegar o rifle. Beleza. Soltar.
Check out Willie. That's right, ladies, I'm a crack shot. Just get me over to Germany and me and this rifle will win that war all by our lonesome.
Talk is cheap, Private, but that's some pretty fair shooting. Let's see what you boots can do with the autos. You 4 head back to the ammo table and Corporal Bates there will issue you each an M1928A1 Thompson submachine gun. Do not let those rifles hit the dirt, maggots. These weapons are fully automatic. Now that does not mean that you should just spray and pray. Take your time to aim and fire the weapon in short bursts only. move on to the heavier stuff. You four with the rifles! The MP here will continue to supervise your apparent lack of shooting prowess. Let's go, men.
Vamos pesado. Tem um jeito de correr, né?
Hold up, Private. I'm gonna need to take those weapons from you.
Vamos escolher um botão aqui pra gente correr. Opções. Tampar ferida. Equipar óculos. 4 aqui pra granada 3. Retroceder, avançar. Vou deixar assim. Depois eu dou uma olhada. Vamos terminar o treinamento.
First things first. Private Conlon, grab that demolition charge from the table. We haven't got all day, Conlon. You'll see behind me that we have some beat-up jalopies. Today, we're gonna blast the living hell out of them. Private Conlon here is gonna get things started. Private, get your sorry tail down there and plant that charge on one of those cars. That thing is live, so watch yourself. Now get your butt back up here, Private!
Lembro que a primeira vez. Que eu joguei isso aqui.
Good work, Private Conlon. You may just yet make PFC. Let's move over to the grenade station.
Eu não consegui sair lá.
All right, pick up a couple grenades. Don't worry, ladies. These are training grenades.
Então,
You think I would trust you with a real grenade? No! Pull the pin and let them fly. See if you can hit some of those barrels out there.
Pegar mais granada aqui. Deu, né?
Very well, pond scum. Some of you could do better, but it'll do.
You don't need those anymore, Private.
Que isso, esses caras?
Now here we have my personal favorite, the M1919 A430 caliber machine gun. I want 2 men. One is to act as a spotter and reloader. The other will fire the weapon. Okay, let her
Come on,
rip,
Tommy.
ladies!
I'll spot for you. This ain't my cup of tea.
Boys and girls, you can see me now!
All right, pond scum, get to the mortar. You may notice we have a fine piece of Kraut craftsmanship on the mortar range. Well, you maggots are the first to get a crack at busting that jerry cab into scrap. The first recruit who gets his mortar set up and hits that truck will win my never-ending incredulous surprise.
Até bom nisso.
Now, except maybe for Minoso here, I most seriously doubt any of you will ever be in charge of anything but your own sorry-ass existence. However, there will be times when lives depend on one of you maggots making the right call in the field. I expect each of you to rise to such an occasion. Sullivan, there's a Marine bleeding to death in the open. You cannot reach him without support. Let me hear your call for suppressing fire.
Suppressing fire!
Minoso, you're one aggressive son of a bitch. I bet you'll be charging headlong into hell for the Corps. Let me hear you tell these pansies to move up with you.
Move up!
Outstanding. Gaines, you, on the other hand, strike me as someone who'll turn tail and piss himself at the sight of an advancing enemy. Am I right?
No, Drill Sergeant!
Well, ain't that a shame? If the combat situation dictates, you may need to do just that. You are heavily outnumbered, Private, so you better tell your squad mates to fall back.
Fall back!
Good. I don't care if you're sucking face with Rita Hayworth herself. You hear a Marine call out, you best respond. Private Conlon, you are being fired upon. Your squad is out of position. You need to get your fire team back into formation. So let's hear you rally these boys.
Let's tighten it up, boys!
Good. Let's go.
Então é isso, regrupar.
All right, men. That's enough for today. Good work out there. But oh my God, Gaines! You've just been shot! Hit the deck! I said hit the deck! Now, there's two things to do if and when you are hit by an enemy in combat. Number one, apply pressure to the wound. Next, if you can, call for a corpsman. If you're lucky, one will be around somewhere nearby. Private Sullivan, I understand you have a medical background.
Yes, Sergeant!
Well, lucky us. Make your way over there a bit and play Doc for us. Conlon, you take Private Gaines over to Doc to get him patched up, and then hightail it back over here ASAP.
Careful where you squeeze me there, Tommy.
Your little girlfriend is bleeding out, Conlon. Get him to your corpsman.
Hey, thanks for the ride, Tommy.
Ó, remédios invisíveis. O cara é mágico.
Well done, Private Conlon. But you've just been shot as well. Hit the deck. Apply pressure to that wound, Private, or we will lose you. Now, call on that corpsman so we can get you patched up and back into action.
Chamar o médico H.
All right, men. Good work today. I do believe that with a little more work, you may have a fighting chance. Let's get scrubbed up for mass. Move out!
Beleza, completamos o objetivo aí. Eu acho que agora a gente já vai pra guerra.
As German forces begin to move Leningrad. We'll have more
De vez que foi
information
curado,
from our European
2. Tiros certeiros, 1. Precisão, 0.6. Tiro tomado, nenhum. Inimigos mortos, nenhum. Acertei 100% no peito. Beleza, muito bom. E vamos continuar aqui. Então é isso aí, eu falei que a gente ia para Pearl Harbor, né? E eu vou continuar daqui no próximo vídeo. Vou só ver a cutscene aqui. Tô mandando um abração aí pro canal Magis Gamer. Se inscreva no canal Magis Gamer, se inscreva no canal Markmer. Dá uma força aí pra gente. A gente tá começando agora nesses dias. E vamos jogar jogos aqui legais, relembrar muitas coisas, muitos jogos que já jogamos. E vamos lá, né? Tô trazendo o Medal Honor, Pacific Assault. E penso em continuar também trazer o Call of Duty 2, que foi um jogo que marcou muito a minha vida. E a gente continua daqui. Deixa eu ver essa cutscene aqui.
For more than 2 centuries, the United States Marine Corps has fought for freedom. But their infamy, their legend, was forged during the hell of World War II.
Que isso, hein?
Triumph cannot exist without hardship.
Olha!
And the price of victory is paid in the blood of men. Faith, courage, and sacrifice paved their road. And that long journey began in the early hours of December 7th. 1941.
Beleza, galera, eu vou
Well, you can't beat the scenery.
salvando aqui
Looking good.
e vou parando o vídeo por aqui e a gente continua no próximo vídeo aqui do canal Markmer. E até, tchau, não esqueçam de deixar o like, tá? E até o próximo vídeo, a gente vai continuar aqui. Eu gostei muito do jogo e a gente vai continuar daqui.